Your Holiness, I have doubts in my heart. Well, what is it, Hisham, my liege? What is it? I have done things. I have done things that I do not believe. When I went on my Hajj, I'd lost 2 items, boar tusks. They were very precious to me, and I believe that it is a sign. A sign of what, my liege? What is it that you fear? I fear that I have done things that cannot be forgiven, that Allah no longer watches over me. But you have went and you have prayed, and you have fulfilled your duty. You have proven yourself to be a just Sultan. Yes, of course. Do not worry, my son. Whatever you have done, if you pray and submit to the will of Allah, then paradise awaits. I hope, I pray. Yes, of course you're right. Of course you are. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with the Sultan of Al-Andalus, Hisham ibn Muhammed II. Oh, so much to do. We're just going to immediately start over here in our decisions, and we're going to steer our house unity. We want to get to the very top, which this will do. We'll be like, why? That's not that great. Yes, it is. We want it there. Now that we have so much piety, we want to try to get our house working together and try to sustain that. We want to placate vassals. It costs us 50 gold, but I think it's well worth it. What this does is it makes it so that, we get a bunch of bonuses. We get vassal opinions. We get powerful counselor tax contribution higher, and we get personal scheme chance, which will help us with what we were trying to do, which is befriend them. So we're going to do this. And then finally, we're going to improve the economy. This will make it so that they all start building economically and we all get 1 stewardship. There we go. I don't know if I get the stewardship or not, but everybody else does, which is fine. I don't care if I don't get it. Nope, I did. Look at that. We're facing the economy now. We're boldly facing towards the economy, I guess. We need a worthy successor here because his successor just died again. This will be ready in a very short time. I don't know if I clicked this last time. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We'll see what happens. Those 2 things together should make it so our people are much less likely to be happy. Let's look at our situation for our vassals here. I am going to see if I can realistically befriend you now. I can now realistically befriend our steward, which is good, adding to the number of people that we have befriended on our list. That's more important. I don't know what I was doing before that. I don't know if it was more important than that. Well, it is now. I think I was doing this guy. Fine, we'll get back to swaying this guy soon enough, right? Yeah. He's not in our family, so we really can't do much to work on him. Now, got 2 things to do. First, we want to get all of this duchy being ours, and second, we want to attack down here to grab this duchy. Now, no one is going to help him immediately. The advantage of taking this is that I think more of the territory ends up being mine. If I do a conquer duchy, we siege all territory, but 2 of them become our vassals. If I do a holy war, we seize all territory, but only keep 1 of the vassals. Because only 1 of their vassals is Ashari, which I think is better for us. Our military is very slightly stronger than his at the go, but he is probably going to hire mercenaries because he has money, and he obviously should. But we're going to do this anyway. We're going to call our ally in. I hope he's not at war right now. I didn't even check that. I should have checked that first. No, he's not. Good. And we're going to try to take the hat off of his kingdom. The fez off of his Africa face. Fez is actually here. Where's our flag? I don't know to look for it. We'll use this to get our flag going. We're going to switch to our favorite flag, the green flag, and then we're going to start summoning all of our guys here. But we're going to stay here. We're going to force him to attack us on our fortress if he wants to attack us before our ally arrives. If he's willing to wait for our ally to arrive and for us to thus overwhelm him, I'm up for that. I mean, that sounds good to me. There's no holy orders for our religion yet. Nope, there's not. Okay, and we are not spending money on this. Mercenaries are no longer cheap for us because we have changed our situation vis-a-vis... Oh, he's doing that thing that I hate when they do, which is he's going to chase the islands for no reason. That's really actually quite good. We're going to switch you to this guy. Like, trying... Oh, no, he's going in. He's going in deep. Maybe my ally will chase him? Maybe I should chase him? Or just... No, I think we stay on the siege for now. I think that's right. Abid al-Rahman comes of age. This is our son. He has got a perfect stewardship education. He's actually quite the accomplished intrigue character as well, and he's well learned too. He's going to do very well for himself. He has learned some bad lessons from his father, though. He has definitely learned some bad lessons from his father. Let's get him a spouse. Now, we are looking for, hopefully, if it's possible, a trait and an alliance. We prefer someone of our own religion, but culture doesn't matter. Who is this? This is this guy. So most of these guys look like they're not that great. I mean, we could try to change their faith. How strong is this guy? So none of these, except for if we try to marry this 12-year-old, are really worthwhile. 12-year-old is really not a good choice at all. Where is this guy? I just want to make sure that it's not something terrible. So I guess any alliance will have to do then. I think we'll take the 16-year-old in that, under that argument. Hopefully they'll have some great kids. He's going to take some time up there to get that done. And that marriage, hopefully, will go through. Excellent. Hey, you want to join? I don't want to... That's only 10 prestige. You want to join? Have some fun? Get in here? Bring your 100 troops? We promoted a commander. So this guy, he has an 11, but he's a good commander. Very well. Mon, so serve me. Got some resistance to settlement. Where is this? Up there? Yeah, that's not great. If I move up this way, will you follow me? I don't want to end my siege is the thing. So let's drop besiegers. Let's put me in charge of the actual army. Let's put him in charge of the besiegers, and let's take our army up along here. Just realized I don't have any commander traits. I want him to join me. If he joins... Oh, he's not going to join me. It actually thinks I'm going to win. It legitimately thinks I'm going to win, so I'm going to take the shot. And we are. We've got it. One of our Fari, this guy, who we've had problems with for a while, is wounded. Oh, did Garcia die? That is not the coolest thing that could have happened. We were wounded too. We need to stop. And we need a new court physician right away. This guy will be good. He's a little old. He's our tax collector. But he'll do for now. It was some bad math right there that just came against us there. This guy this position could help us get some stewardship, which we could use. We're at 6 now. I think we'll put our son in as our court tutor while he's still here, and he can also be the antiquarian. If he'll take it, he won't. Job is below him. We don't have a good antiquarian, and we're not making anything anytime soon. We don't have that much stuff anyway, so let's just hopefully our wound turns out okay. Is this guy worth anything? He is. Is he worth 50% of our victory? He is not. So let's just ransom him. Can always use maintenance gold, you know. Okay, that's the completion of our first siege. Let's move down. Do I want to do that, or do I want to stick with this guy? I think we're going to stick with this guy for now. Until our armies meet up, at least. Actually, we're going to have to stick with him the whole way, because if we move our army while they meet up, he's gonna run off. They do that. The prisoners taken in the siege. He's only worth a hook. We did get some money, though. Let's look at our prison. This kid is worth 10 gold. You can have your kid back. This woman can literally just go. Actually, should think about that. There's a thing you can do if you're not nice, if you're the kind of person who doesn't care about niceness, where you can keep women that you capture, and you can use them, you know, to marry men into your court by forcing them to be recruited. You do it with men too. It's just not as relevant with men as a rule. Borders of Faith. My vassal Sheik Garindo approaches me in a private with clear doubt in his eyes. He explains that his faith is faltering due to his time spent guarding the border against Morabism and fraternizing with the enemy. His words are not in jest. It feels as if the slightest mistake could push him away from Allah. Yet, this is an opportunity to strengthen our favor as well as our relationship. I will reignite his favor. Pick any faith as long as you serve me. Someone call a priest. He could remain in doubt. Feels threatened. There's only a 50% chance that that works. There's only a 50% chance it works with me. If I ask my wife for help, do we get anything from there? If I ask my wife for advice, makes it 77%. All right, so let's do it. Dang it. Who are you? Oh, it's you. You're like new. I need you to like not be that. It wasn't a joke. I wasn't giving you an option. So who is this? You. Oh, you did it. Somebody did what I was asking to have done. It was my half-brother. He finally formed the duchy. He has no kids, but he's only 19. He finally grew up and his wife is pregnant. Let's grant him this vassal. I'm grateful that you did that, because that cleans up a bunch of problems we had down here. I don't like having these loose vassals. It makes it hard to manage the domain because there's just too many different vassals. And it makes your most powerful force for managing your domain, sways and alliances, much more ineffective when you have so many of them to do. Better when there's only a few. I can't give you a hook. I can't give you a hook, dude. I can't imprison you because it's not my job. But maybe your vassal, your boss will now. Which wouldn't be too great for you, I would say. Now, my original intent was to hold Majorca myself, but maybe we hold this ourselves instead. Made a friend. So we've now befriended our steward. Another success in our campaign to get everybody on our side. I'm gonna leave this hanging. What we will do here, though, is look at what's left. So we've got you. Can we befriend our half-brother now? No. Still no. He wants nothing to do with us. What does this do? How much does this cost? It costs piety. This is, like, really good. I'm gonna do this. See if getting him to 95% changes his feelings about being my friend. Not in the least. Fine, I get it. You're just not friend with me material, okay? It's good. We're already friends, right? Oh no, I tried and failed with him. Or I got one tick. I can't remember if I failed or if I got one tick. We should maybe see about making him our friend now. We also already tried against him. Okay, let's put a sway on him. Actually, it's more important to put the sway on Bea, because they're not in the family. Okay, the northern siege is probably going to be done soon. We have successfully defeated them down here. If I finish this siege, and if these 3 sieges finish and we don't complete this, we can easily do his capital next. Okay, this is faith conversion. Let's see where the next faith conversion should be. It's actually kind of weird that they're, like, we're like dark green and light green. It makes it kind of hard to tell. Now, if I look at my man here, he is Ashari. So if I do start to get his stuff under control, it will be good. He'll be good with it. All right, we got 3 siege going on. My wound healed. Good. I was vaguely worried about that. Like, not really worried about it, but you know, vaguely worried about it. Okay, 9 gold from that siege. Let's move down here. We'll just stop at this location. We don't need to go through. This siege might win it because it'll be the whole territory. So the leader of Baya has died. Interesting. I will offer guardianship. I don't have a slot available. I can have my son do it. That would help my son. We'll do a convert culture on him as well. Kind of liking how things are turning out for us. I think we're going to finish this siege either way. Oh, nope. Now that he's left, he is in fact no longer our court tutor. That sucks. That's going to mean the educations of his siblings are going to be made worse by that. Well, we have good court tutors anyway. I'll have my daughter do it because she's good. Yep. She's not as good as him, but she's good enough. Finish this siege. My son, Jafar. A beautiful son. Welcome to the family, Jafar. Let's finish this because I think we might get some gold or some captives out of it, so we should just let it happen. Faction has been created against me. A little bit of gold. You know, it's worth it. Let's enforce our demands. That's good. So now we control this territory. We control both of these ourselves, which is actually something I kind of want to keep going. So we're going to stick with this setup here, which means we're going to have to hand these out, probably to some of our children. This guy is now under us, which is fine. What is the problem? I have 2 untaxed vassals. I mean, I'm okay with them just being randomized in, to be perfectly honest. We don't need to do them manually. That's fine too. Now that we don't have to sway this guy, I think we'll work on this new guy. So we now officially own the hat of Africa, which I think is quite nice. We could do a hold court, but I'm not really ready to. We have this inspiration. Master for a brooch. Do we want to do this? I don't think we do. I kind of do want to do it, but I want to do it in that way where like I want to do it, but I know I can't. Let's just continue with our conquest. This Jewish guy got this for somehow. I don't know how, but I would like to. I'd like to take this. His army is tiny as heck. Need to do that. We do want our guy to start working on our new locations here. If we look at these, we've got just want to check. Yeah, we do not hold the title, but we can easily get it, and we probably will get it when we can. Let me see. This is a good location. Heavy infantry damage might actually be better for my heavy infantry than where they are. We'll check that in a minute. And this has also got heavy infantry damage, and we can improve this as well. It's got camel breeders, which I think would be better if we had caballeros. If we roll down here, you can see that this place can still take barracks. So we could build barracks here, and if we built barracks here, this place would be better. Then we can replace this eventually for something that's worth more money. We're gonna have to really think this through, because these slots are really valuable for troops at this point in time. They're more valuable for troops than they are for money. So let's just look at our situation. Now, I am aiming towards making this my kingdom war. And if that's the case, that's why we wanted to get this land border, because it just meant logical sense that we would try to get a land border. And our ally has the other land border, so it's pretty perfect. If I could form an empire, he might join. This guy is still my ally, right? Yeah, because he is betrothed to my daughter still. He has a vizier. I was actually thinking of getting a vizier too. If I can find one that's good, right? Wow, I was hoping my vassals would do this, that like while I focused on other things, my strong vassals would eat up the north of Spain, so I could just literally ignore it and continue on my original goals. That is really been part of the plan. I know it's bad to depend on the AI, but I'm not depending on them that much, to be fair. There is no possible way that anything that happens up here is going to matter. I want to hold this, or do I want to give this away? That's a thought we have for the future too, though, right? I don't know if we're keeping this or giving it away, but we are going to raise our troops. All right, so let's head over here and do this war. Let's do it. Should be pretty simple to get this done, I think. Who's this? Okay, time for you to get married, which means I think you're leaving. Which means we lose another court tutor. Fine, we're not allowed to have court tutors, apparently. Every court tutor I pick that's actually good gets dragged away. This acclaimed knight is good, but doesn't have the smart traits. But still, it's worth it. Just get him in there. Just get him in there. Let's get him in there. It's fine. Let's get out to sea. Okay, okay. Oh, purchase truce. Rusty tool. I wonder if it could be repurposed. She wants to pay for a truce. I do not want it. I do not. Oh, do I want it? I mean, someone other than me will probably attack her, and I could use that gold, right? How old will I be in 15 years? I will be 58, so probably still around. Let's do it. Let's do it. That is money that we can use. Rusty tool choices. Dagger, 77%. You could hone the blade. Since we're probably just going to sell it anyway, right? Are you ransomable? He doesn't want ya. Negotiate release, but you gotta be converted. You won't do it. You won't do it. Well, you will do it. What am I looking at? Yeah, you will do it. Sure. Get out of here. Do not need my ally for this. Perfect the way it is. Gain Farmer's Bullock. I think we're gonna do the Farmer's Bullock for the weapon. It's not a very good weapon, but I'm going to use it for now. We might get rid of it later, but the extra 1 prowess will not hurt at all. See what we got here. We're going to hit up Prepared Conscription. This could just be straight good. Friendly territory, levy reinforcement rate, extra money. We don't have the strongest of siege strength, but we're okay. We'll be down pretty soon. Then we got to do the last one. This is the prince. Where are you? You are my half-brother. You hold a mosque? Sure. Why not? Why not, right? Why not? What is this? Somebody wants me to go on a hunt. It's my friend, Emir Lab Munez of Navarra. I would like to actually go to his hunt, so we're going to do that. It's up here. Got some dangerous mountains on the way. I guess we just go around this way and then come back this way, and then we can go safely. I guess we're just going. It's fine. Fine. We're gonna have some danger in the middle there. I don't know why I did that, but we're gonna have danger in the middle. A fresh start. I can't wait. I hope we don't have anything seriously dangerous happen. Show in Emir Abdul at once. Thank you. Homage. Taking the knee. Thank you for your generous gifts. They will go directly towards making the Sultanate stronger. So Issa got a 3-star martial education. Good on you, kid. It's not bad. Not bad. You did okay. And we were going to spend our money to finish this unit. And then with what's left, we were going to come down to here. We're going to build this out with... Don't have enough. Can't build the stables yet. Right? Now if we look here, I can build the other place, the other thing that's good for heavy cavalry. Barracks is good, I mean heavy infantry, not heavy cavalry. Barracks is good, blacksmith is good for everybody. There's just so much stuff we can get in a place like this that's good for light cavalry. Like, it's even better for light cavalry than there. This is only maintenance, though. This is heavy infantry damage. I think we put it here. We put this in. And then we move our heavy infantry down here. I think we're just going to wait until we can build the stables there. Consider the armor gone for a price. Yep. Like as in now. Danger toll collectors. It's a lot of money. Perhaps you will take your payment in blood. I mean, this is safer than this. And I'm not paying the toll, so he's going to get wounded. Which is too bad. So looking at the prince, let's see. I would like, still can't befriend you. Just cancel this so we can see when the befriend is available. In 19. So basically never. We're basically not befriending him at all. That's fine. We did our best. We might get an event befriend on him because we did get one tick on him already. We are walking among the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought in by dark clouds above us. Soon there is another combined with a dazzling flash. Another strike. Oh, it's going to be lightning fire. Put out the fire before it spreads too far. So I'm going to gather everyone together. She's going to get wounded if we get the second result. So that's the worst result, is that she gets wounded. We quell the fire. We gain some prestige for our brave actions. And this is now going to be done. Good. We've captured him. Let's immediately ransom him to himself for 50 gold that we can absolutely use. Travel what? The duck? We're going to take the good omen because we've needed one. Ever since that Hajj, we haven't had a lot of good omens. And we need to sort of turn things around. After we lost our two boar tusks in the same boat ride? You know, actually, I just realized something. That's maybe not a bad omen. We've had two different occasions in which two of our close relatives, a brother and an uncle, died on the sea while traveling to do pilgrimages. Maybe the reason why we lost those boar tusks is because those boar tusks were saving the lives of people on the boat. Maybe we lost the boar tusks to preserve the life of members of our family. I think that is how we're going to see this for the future. That is what we think happened. Hunt. Making camp. Soon, we'll just put this down. We got our victory. Oh. Let's get out there. Let's pause this. Drop it down. So be it. Let's disband our guys. We want to immediately then build the building we said we were going to build here, which is a stables. Good. That leaves us with 80 gold. To figure out what we're going to build next. I think maybe we get these Mubarazim up. If we look at our Mubarazim, they're up here in this 9. We got this 6.7. Let's actually check. So what in the capital is making them good? They're not improved by that. So they are being only improved by the high tents. Which means if we build high tents down here, they'll just be better. If I just put high tents here. I'm going to save up for some high tents, I think. We need to grant this. Right? This is my son. He's not inheriting anything. So I'm going to grant this to him. You can take the island. I think that's good. If we look at our current succession, basically everything is going to Abid al-Rahman because of our harmonious succession. Hopefully he gets better from his illness. That would be utterly inappropriate. I only sleep with my wives. I am a holy man. You know, I am the direct descendant of the great caliphs of the past. I only sleep with women that I marry. Hunt under my wing. I can give this to Love, but he already likes us a lot. We could put it back, which gives us a bit of stress, but more success chance and prestige. Hunting Raptor, though, gives us prestige over time for 5 years. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep the bird ourselves. Softly, softly, so be it. So we are going to sneak. 27% chance. That's not that great a chance, to be fair. Marvelous news. I didn't even check. I should have been checking to see if we could have befriended our nephew, the prince. You can't win them all. Definitely should have checked for that. Well, let's leave the hunt behind. It was okay. No, I had a good time. You can't succeed at every hunt, you know. It's never going to be perfect. Let's head home. Back through that unnecessarily dangerous path we picked to get out here. We do have seasoned, which is really a good trait, and I rarely get it because I rarely do any dangerous things on journeys. Oh, another stewardship point was really something we needed. We have a 14 stewardship. That's not bad at all. No, I feel good about that. Anything useful? Nope, nothing useful. We probably should look at that. Poor soul, get him some shoes. It's not really my issue. No, we'll get him some shoes. I am always trying to repair my once injured relationship with Allah, and I am glad for an opportunity to help a man out who needs it. We seem to have done better and come back more safely on the way home, which is nice. Not as much very bad stuff happened to us. Good. And we are home. Now that we're home, why don't we just finish this off? Raise all here, put him in the water, send him after him. We've hit 3,000 troop strength, which is nice. We will come back to the mysteries of the Quran in a second. Mysteries of the Quran. My daughter, Itzaza, and her friend Nasir have taken a copy of the Quran from the study and brought it to the playroom. They spent hours trying to understand what was written on its pages, talking about the giver of peace and the many mysteries of the divine. She has developed a deep respect for the words of the Ash'ari faith. She wants to be militaristic, and humble won't help her with that, but it's also not bad. Humbleness isn't really a virtue in our faith, though. We don't want her to be cynical. She could be content. Content is learning no intrigue. Cynical is learning and intrigue. And humble is just piety and being liked by everybody. Except the arrogant people. I think we're going to go with humble. Humble is fine. No reason to push her in directions she doesn't need to go in now. This is my war. Another one of my wives is pregnant, of course, of course. Of course, we have many children. That's what's to be expected of a great man like us. Our father also had many children. Prince Abid al-Rahman is getting better. That's great. He is 18 now. He and his wife have not had a child yet. I mean, she's gluttonous, but she's also beautiful. And she's probably quite fertile because... Whoop. What happened? This guy is giving us some points towards victory, I think. Oh, jeez. What happened to you? He died from a minor injury on the march. Ooh, that's too bad. What happened here? We caught his heir. One of these is his heir. Is it actually you? He's not given a lot back for his heir. We should go through and deal with all of this, right? Yeah, we should go through and deal with all of this. I'm just gonna accept the victory. His heir's not worth that much. Let's see, my son, my court tutor, my courtier, my son. Right, so we could give this to my son. Pretty sure we're gonna. Minerka. She is ready to marry him. Let's go. Give him his own land. Good. We are finding spots for our sons, which is great, I think. Still holding our new territory in North Africa, and I am going to say that this is going to be the end of the episode. Oh, we got new wars up here. So what's happening here? Okay, so this war here is... This is a clash against the Emirate here. So you guys are in a clash. All right. Anything else significant going on? No, I don't think so. It looks like... Oh, there's this. It's a war here. A tyranny war, but there's no... Nobody's fighting the Christians right now. They're all infighting in the north. That's actually fine. Again, we don't really handle that. We have one new vassal. We still have positions for him. That's good. And with that, I think we're going to call this episode to an end. Slowly but surely, we're beginning our path towards the Holy Land. We will possibly save for another pilgrimage. Another successful pilgrimage would get us the ability to do this war, which we really have been holding out for. All right, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.